Hey there, Kitten crew, and welcome back to Kitten School. I don't know about you, but I love black cats. To me, they embody pure feline beauty and evoke the essence of their wild jungle ancestors better than any other color. But because of people's inane ability to misinterpret and become superstitious, history has not always been kind to our black-coated friends. I'm not going to go into detail about the persecution that people have done towards black kitties because it's just awful and extremely cruel. But there has been misconceptions about black cats probably more than any other animal. Some that still exist to this day and others that thankfully seem to have faded from our culture. After being worshipped as gods in ancient Egypt, early Christians often looked at cats, especially black cats, as consorts of the devil. And that's why a lot of single women in the 13th, 14th, and 15th centuries who lived alone and maybe had a bunch of cats, aka your neighborhood crazy cat lady, were considered witches. There's a good chance that I would have been burned at the stake if I had lived in, say, Germany in the 1300s. But even back then, not everyone considered black cats unlucky. In my research, I found that sailors often wanted black cats on their ships because they thought a black cat would help them have a safe passage. On the other hand, white cats were considered unlucky on a ship, and some sailors refused to go to sea if a white cat was on board. Here at Kitten School, I've fostered lots of black cats and kittens, and they're always the sweetest ones in the group. I am not kidding you. Sometimes people ask me, do you have a hard time adopting out the black kittens? And the answer to that is no. People love black cats. When I have people come to see the kittens, often the black kittens are the ones selected first. And some cat genetic studies are finding a correlation between coat color and personality. And in my experience, black cats do seem to be very laid back and friendly and affectionate cats. Another thing that people sometimes ask me is if I'm afraid that someone adopting one of my black kittens might do something to it, like with witchcraft or devil worship, and the answer to that is no. I'm honestly more concerned with someone abandoning a cat because their new boyfriend is allergic to cats than I am that they're going to be sacrificed on the altar of Satan. Not only do I screen my adopters before they take a cat home, but I think that this idea of Satanists adopting cats around Halloween for sacrifice is really more of an urban myth than reality. And I think that there are many, many more instances of abuse and neglect that we really should focus on. But on the brighter side, I think that black cats are experiencing a kind of renaissance. People realize how wonderful they are, how beautiful they are, and they're really starting to respect and love them more. And that is a wonderful thing because after centuries of being misunderstood and persecuted, these beautiful black kitties deserve all the love we can give them. And I, for one, consider them to be the luckiest cats of all. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video and you know of another crazy cat lady or crazy cat guy who you think might like this channel, please share it with them. And if you haven't already, be sure to pounce on that subscribe button and join the Kitten School family.
Kitten School is the place to be. Subscribe now!